I'm Lottie, owner of Vintage Living Home, and this is my first YouTube video. I'm used to TikTok videos, so this is going to take me a bit of getting used to, so don't be too harsh on me on my first video. But this is a car boot haul. I bought these all this weekend from Ford Airfield Car Boot in West Sussex, and I spent around £80. So that is generally what I will spend at a car boot, and this was Saturday morning as well. I find that Thursdays or Saturday mornings are always the best days. So let's get straight into it. First of all, I bought these bookends. He originally was asking £15, and I did think that was a bit much for them. I managed to get them down to 10, which I am happy with. I would have obviously liked to get them cheaper, but I just loved them so much that I was happy to pay £10. There is a little bit of damage, but to be honest, they are that sort of rustic look, so I'm quite happy with that. And then this is the other one. But yeah, no, I'm really happy with these. In my business, I am mainly selling vintage items that are more got decorative value than like proper true antiques, because although I do specialise in some proper antiques, I generally just buy things because I love the look of them and I want them to be affordable for everyone. So you'll see that these pieces that I buy don't always have antique value, but it's more for someone's decorative like home. But the second piece I got was this jelly mould, very likely to be Portuguese, and there is a little bit of like crazing inside, but because it has the hanging thing here, it probably won't be used anymore and it'll probably just be for decorative use. I also picked up these 4 goblets, and these are all stoneware. They do have a maker on the bottom. Let me try and show you without dropping one. It's very small. I haven't researched any of this stuff yet. This has literally just come in. So when I research it, I'll obviously put it on the listing. But no matter what maker they are, stoneware does really well for me. And they are obviously all slightly different because they are handmade, but they're all the same shape and same colour. Next, I got this poster. It is metal, but I understand it is modern. It is a Coca-Cola sign, and I kind of just got it for our house because we have a picture wall and we want a picture wall in our dining room as well. So I just thought this was so good, and it was only £1. Then I got this. I think I paid £3 for it, and I never really used to pick up stuff like this, but one recently sold to America for me, and I think I got around £40 for it. So for £3, I thought it was worth a go, and I do really like the style of this one. Of course, I got a lettuce plate. If you have seen any of my TikTok videos or you have seen my website, I have a huge selection of lettuceware and saladware, and I will pick it up whenever I can. And what makes this even better, it was £1. There is a little chip, like tiny little chip to the corner, but to be honest, considering most saladware isn't in good condition, I was very happy with this. Picked up these 2 bookends. Things on her stall, this lady's stall, mainly looked like made by Salvac, and I do like to collect Salvac. I also always like to have some for sale, but these aren't Salvac, but here's the maker's mark on the bottom. But I just thought these are so cute and they could sell really well. Obviously a bit worried about sending them, especially if they sell to America. But I did pay £10 for these, which I understand is not the cheapest price. But I did try and get them in a lot with another piece. So I'm still happy with them. I'm still going to make a profit, just not as much as maybe I would have. But yeah, I'm really happy with them. I picked up this ginger jar. Again, nothing overly special, but I always pick these up when I see them, because I can always sell these within 2 weeks for just over £20 in my shop, and this was only £2. So of course I'm going to keep on picking them up. I like to have at least 3 or 4 in my shop at one time, but like I said, they do sell out quite quickly, and I understand, because it is just so cute. Always try and buy brass where I can. If you see my shop again, you'll see that there are a lot of brass animals and decorative pieces, so whenever I can I will buy them, and I picked some up today, like this brass inkwell. Generally I wouldn't pick something like this up because it doesn't have the insert, but I've recently sold one that didn't have the insert really well to America, so I thought for £2 it was worth picking up. And then I picked up this, nothing special, but I've seen a lot of people starting to hang like brass cooking items like from the top of the kitchen and stuff like that, so I thought it was only £1 and I thought I'd pick it up. Then I also bought this little pot, and it has the mother of pearl detail on the top, which I really loved. These were all from the same stall, and yeah, he had a lot of different items. This again was £2, and I just thought with how cute it is I had to get it. Next I picked up this solid oak box. I generally don't pick up wooden boxes, but I just really liked the style of this one, and I just love like the tiger oak, so I did pick this one up. I think again this one was £2, and yeah, it's just in really good condition, so this will sell really well on my website and on Etsy. Next I picked up this. I originally picked it up thinking that it could have been midwinter because they do this style of jugs, but it's actually a Crown Devon, but I just love the pattern so much I still picked it up. And I also do have a cooking dish in a very similar design at the moment that is getting lots of favourites off Etsy. This was I think £1, so that's such a good buy, and yeah, it's in really good condition as well, so it was worth picking up. A little reproduction piece here. At the moment, as I said, we were doing their hanging wall, and I just thought this would look really cute in someone's like hanging wall. It's just like all the little knots, like fisherman knots, so I thought that was really cute. Like I said before, I love collecting salvac and having loads of different pieces of it in my shop, and this is a piece of salvac. Again, nothing like overly special, not like a salvac bunny or anything, but I did think it was worth picking up. This one was £2. Whenever I go to the car boot, I always say I'm not going to buy things that aren't like worth at least £25 and over, and I always seem to come back with like Hornsey, Salvac or something that I will not be able to sell for over that, but it is just the brand. I get so taken by it. Next I picked up this pair of Hornsey planters. Again, I have so many of these in stock, and I did say I was going to stop buying them, but I have a lot of the smaller sizes and these are the larger sizes, so I thought for £2 each I'm gonna pick them up. I didn't pick up the small ones, so everyone should be proud of me for that, but yeah, I just get so taken by them. They're just so cute. I have a display cabinet downstairs just full of these pieces, so yeah, I definitely love them. So I picked up this. I got taken by the detail on the front of it. It was only £1. It is only a paper mache box, but we've got bright orange inside, and it is just a nice useful piece for a dressing table or a sideboard. So I thought it was worth picking up. But it was definitely the butterfly that took me on that. Now, I also have a booth in Arundel in West Sussex in Bridge Antiques, and I have obviously my more expensive pieces in there, but I also do like to have some cheaper pieces so they can just be taken away quickly, and for some reason these sell really well in there. I have a lot of brass ones in there at the moment, but I saw this little wooden one for £1, so I just thought this would be perfect for the booth. I picked up this, and this was £2, and I bought this from the same guy that I bought all the brass things from. He also had a lot of china, and I love like studio pottery and that sort of vibe, and I saw this and I haven't researched it yet, so it's either going to be a modern piece or it's going to be a beautiful retro studio pottery piece. So I'll do my research and I will post it on my stories, but it's got no markings on the base, but I just loved the blue colourings. Next up I got from the same person was this blue mountain fish. They do not sell for loads of money. I will probably only sell this for around £25, but I recently just sold a very similar fish on Etsy. So I thought if that one sold, this one surely will too. So I picked this one up for about £2. Then another thing I picked up from the same guy, a Guernsey pottery piece. Again, not going to be worth hundreds, but I just loved the paint detail on it. But yeah, that one was only £1. Now, look how cute these are. Again, I bought them from the lady that I bought the horses from, and for the two, I bought them for £14. So I put the horses at £10 and these at £4. Again, when I first looked at them, I was thinking, are they Selvac? They are not. They don't have any brand on the bottom, but I just got so taken by how cute they were that I had to get them. The base does have a little bit of chipping, but not really that much to worry about, and they've got their bases as well. So no, I was really happy, and I think for £4 they will definitely make a profit. Now, I bought a pair of these. I originally was only going to buy one because only one had the lid, but then the dealer found the other lid, so I said I'd buy both. But while I did that, I didn't check out the second one, and I think, yeah, this is the second one because it has a chip to the base. The other one is in perfect condition, but this one does have a bit of damage, and I paid £5 each for them. It's still worth it, it's still gonna make money, but I just like to try and keep things or buy things that aren't damaged. But it is the Hornsey brand, and I absolutely love their stuff, and I've recently got a teacup set in this design and it's going really well at the moment. So yeah, I was really happy with this, and I still think it'll make a profit, so it was okay. So Ford Airfield Carboot is split between 2 lanes, and we always start on the same lane and then go around to the second. Now, we always find that the second lane is a lot better, but it can change up sometimes. I find that the first lane is full of a lot of dealers that want a lot of money for things. So, but I always get so disheartened about halfway through the first lane when we're not buying anything. So I saw this dinner set that a dealer was selling, and he originally wanted £15 for it, which I don't think is too bad, but also there was a lot of plates and bowls that I just didn't want to sit and search through right there and then, so I did offer him £10 to see if he'd accept it, and he just said yes. So I did see that he didn't have much other china, so I was expecting that it probably was a buying mistake, or he didn't really want it. So I thought I'd just take it, I'll take the £10 risk, and I'll come home and I'll sort it out and see if there's any damages. I ended up with about 8 plates with chips and cracks in, but I managed to find quite a lot of good sets in the same pattern. So that's what I'm going to show you now. So I managed to get, they're all in this design, which is absolutely gorgeous. It's this green design, and you really don't see green very often anymore. You see blue all the time, and I have 2 sets of blue in at the moment, but you never get the green. So I got 6 of these small dinner plates out, and no, they're not all in perfect condition, but they have only got like crazing. They haven't got chips or cracks, and that's what I really look out for. Obviously all of this is going to have to be listed on the listing, but I do think these will sell really well. They do have a brand on the bottom, so I will be doing my research on them, but generally they'll probably stay at the same prices that I sell all my other stuff for. But yeah, so I got 6 small dinner plates. And then I also got this serving dish, and it has the matching ladle with it, and that was just so exciting to me because you never get the ladle in good condition. Has got some discoloration on the bottom. And then, such a shame, the lid has 2 chips to the edge of it. I generally wouldn't list things that have damage, but I am going to list this and hope that someone falls in love with it as much as I did and forgive the chips. Obviously, it'll be at a discounted price, so someone would be getting quite a good price for it. But yeah, I just absolutely love it. And I don't usually like these sort of tureens, and tureens don't really sell that well for me anymore. They used to do well, but I'm hoping that this is going to get taken by someone. Now, the most exciting thing of this set are these 10 pasta bowls. Yes, I managed to get 10 out of it, and these sell so well for me. I just recently sold a set of 4 to Australia, and yeah, she was really happy with them. So I'm probably going to set these off into sets of 6 and then a set of 4. The set of 6 will be in really good condition, and then the set of 4, there are a couple that have got some dark crazing on, so they will sort of be like grade B condition, so they obviously will be cheaper, but there's still no chips and cracks, so people are still going to want them. But yeah, I absolutely love these, and this was the reason why I had to buy them, because you rarely get like the antique vintage pasta bowls. So yeah, I was really happy with them. So that is all I bought from my car boot trip this weekend, and that was a Ford Airfield car boot in West Sussex. If you do see me there, because I seem to be there every Saturday, do say hello and also comment which were your favourite bits, and nicely comment what bits you wouldn't have bought. I personally don't have any regrets about what I bought. I am really happy with everything. I do find that car boot prices are rising a little bit, which is understandable because the stall prices are rising too, but you don't generally get like the 50p pound cheap things anymore. It's also my style evolving as well, so I'm not going for the cheaper things. But I feel like I still did get some good prices, and I'm going to make some good profit. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comments, and thank you so much if you've got to this part of the video. It is very daunting starting a new social media, so hopefully everyone loves my videos. I also specialise in painted furniture and furniture restoration, so I will be bringing out some videos including that, and please follow, like, and go and check out my other social media.